Today, I'd like to introduce a couple of Laravel provided helper functions in string operation. Normally, you can always handle the string by the PHP native functions, but Laravel also provides us a bunch of handy helper functions to fluently operate on strings. So let's look straight into the project and see some examples. Say we have a link https://www.news.com/2022/06/13 New York weather. Okay, what if I want to extract this slug out of the link, or the last part after the part after the last slash? So we surely can use PHP native function to find the index of the last slash and get a substring out of it. But Laravel also provides us a very useful class str, which in namespace illuminates support. So we can use auth function to get a str instance out of the string and use after last function call with a search term. So slash. Let's see what it gives us. We make the API call so we can see New York weather is returned. So that's the part after last slash. There's also another function after. So it looks for the first slash and return us the rest of the string. So the first slash, after the first slash, we should see slash www.news blah blah blah. So make the API call so you can see that that's exactly what we expect. And we can surely use before and before last. So you can surely get what they are doing for us. So this is before and after. Sometimes we have a file path, say temp/abc/xyz.jpg. What if we want to get the file name out of the path? We can use basement. This is to give us the file name. Make the API call so you can see xyz.jpg. What if we want to just get the file name and ignore the extension? So we can pass a suffix or extension to base name function. So it will just give us xyz. And how about the directory name? So we can use dir name. So it will give us the directory path. Let's make the API call so we can see /temp/abc out of the 4 paths. So this is dir name. We can also use, say, we want to get the 06, the month out of the link. So we can use between. Then we need to pass T22 slash and /13. Apparently between these two strings there's 06. So this is how we can get the text between two terms. And sometimes by some coding convention or encoding convention, we have some text called apple bar. So this is sometimes the convention in some programming language, say Python. In Java world, we normally use a camel case. So if we want to convert it to the camel case, we can use camel function call. And if you see the text apple_bar is converted to apple bar with the B in uppercase. Okay, so this is the camel function call. If you want to determine if there's any character or string content, you can use contains, say apple. So this is how we determine it. So you can see it's true. Okay, so this is how we can determine if any substring is contained. One last thing before I finish today is that explode. This is how we can split a string into an array by given the limiter. So in this case, I want to explode by underscore. We should expect apple and bar. Okay. Now you can see, so this is also, okay, let me show you one last thing. Finish. This is also a very interesting function. So we can test or determine if the path is finished by .jpg, right? Okay. Sorry, this is not to test. I just confused you here. So you can see it's not to, it's to finish the or append conditionally to some string. So sometimes we always want expect our URL end with a slash. So by using, instead of using if statement, we can simply use finish. So finish with slash. So it will ensure our link will end with a slash. So you can see end with a slash. Slash is appended. But what if we already have the slash at the end of the link? So this append operation will not be done. So you can see this is how we can conditionally append some string to the end of the original string or text. So we can use finish function call. Okay, that's pretty much it. So you don't have to use them. In most of the cases, you can always use a native function to achieve the same goal. But the significance here is that we can use the helper functions in a chain to make our code much cleaner. And you see here, if we can finish it, and then we can grab the save slug. So after and grab the mouse. So essentially, this is not a valid use case as we don't have to finish, but we can surely say finish and then append, right? So some parameter. And say if we want to convert to camel case. So this is how we can chain the string operations together, so it will be much cleaner. I know this is not a real valid case. You can see here we only convert to the New York weather to the camel case. So this is just for demonstration purpose. So if needed, you can change your operation in one line of code. Okay, so this is just an introduction and guide you to look into the really helpful functions provided by Laravel framework. So feel free to check out the official documentation. There are much more than I just showed you here. The Laravel covers the strings, arrays, object, a lot more. So feel free to check out the documentation and apply them in your day-to-day development. Thank you. I think that's it for today. See you next time. Bye bye.